Hi there, this is Dr. Nourachat Niam. In today's segment, we are going to discuss something totally different than what I used to discuss with you. Because I think it is so important for all of us to revisit this piece of history, which is the American history. Why it is American history? We all know that the world is becoming a small village, and the leader of this village is United States of America. So it will be nice for all of us to know how America has been established and who established it and what is the constitution. Today we're hearing a lot of words that matter to us, like, for example, impeachment, quid pro quo, constitution, Thomas Paine, so on and so forth. Who are these people? What happened? How they get Continental Congress, and then 13 state of so all these things, what happened in Philadelphia, so on and so forth. It is good. I'm assuming that not all of us has history classes to grasp all the American history. Therefore, I decided to give small portions of history every day until the day of the election. By the time we reach 2020, September, November, December, I think I will cover all the American history for you. And I think that people will get exactly what's happening. So when they go to that election, at least they have something in their background, and you don't need to sit down and read books and books and books about this, because I will summarize those books in simple discussing way for you, and hopefully that I will succeed in this, because really we all love our leader to be the best. So if that's the case, then let us start examining who is our leader who is America, and what is it, how is it about America. We all know that the immigrants from England to America came to America for different reasons. Some of them, they came for economical reasons, such as the colonies in Virginia, West Virginia, and the southern states. And we know some of them, they came for the religious reasons. Those are the New Yorkers, and those on the bay, on the eastern bay of the country. And we know some of them, they just came as a political experimental, how it looks like when you govern yourself by yourself, away from the monarchy, They all run from the monarchy for different reasons, and some of them is mix of all these reasons. And they settled in different, like South Carolina is the political experimental state, and so on and so forth. All these people, they settled down and they start their life away from the monarchy, away from England, and they start establishing their own way of life. And the king was busy in his war with France in 1620, as we all know that. And it's kind of what we know it as a solitary neglect. So he just ignored these people. Okay, that's British, they're gonna be following me anyway. But these people, they went to the new land and they started their new things, and they started their new life away from the old way that they used to do, away from the monarchy, away from the rule of the monarchy. They start ruling themselves with new rules that suits them in this new land. While they are doing that, back in England, the monarchy went in war again with France in 1765. Then, as we all know, war needs money. So when he went into war with France, he started looking for these colonies for help. He called them for help. He asked them to give him some taxation. And the people here, they said, why should we give tax when we are not represented? And we always hear in Washington, D.C., no representation, no taxation, or no taxation without representation. Because they say, we are not representing ourselves in your Congress back there in England. Why should we send our money? So there is a lot of hustling, rustling, rejecting the idea of sending any piece of money to the monarchy, because they just feel like independent. We are just, new people. We already started our own life. And the king start feeling the rebellion spirits, but he ignored it. Until he came to the Second War, as I said, in 1765. And then when they refused to give him anything, he asked even, okay, just give me the taxation of the tea. And the people, they just rejected. And Boston people are the awesome people that you can see how, great, brave those people are. They took the whole tea and they dumped it into the sea. That's what we call it, Boston Tea Party. And that was in 1773. So they dumped all the tea as a sign of, we are not giving you anything. We prefer to throw it on the sea than to give it to you. And everybody can imagine the reaction of the king. he definitely rejected this behavior because he feel like these people should be following him and should be part of his kingdom. And when they did that, he just started thinking of these are rebellion and I have to do something against them. While he was doing that, the most precious publication came out, which is, we call it Common Sense. The Common Sense, actually written by Thomas Paine in 1775. That piece of that piece of writing went all across of America so fast, like a fire on the hay. What is that piece of writing saying? It's saying we are no longer belonging to that king. We are here alone, and we're gonna forge our own government. We're gonna put our own constitution. We have our own continental congress. We can move on by ourselves. We don't need any king to point it to us what to do and what not to do. And I forgot something small to point. When the king started earlier feeling like these people are not following him, he said, okay, and he sent his representative to those colonies. But guess what? Those representatives settled on those colonies, but their salaries is not coming from the king. It's coming from the local people. And as a human nature, the human is adaptive creature. They adaptive to those, life, and their salary coming from these people, and they become part of the local people. And no longer the interest of the king is their first priority. It is just that they are not belonging to the kings anymore. And Thomas Paine killed everything by saying that we are not belonging to any king. We are Americans, and we're going to start our own life. We are going to start our own political way of life, our own political style here in this new land. And until I see you in next segment or the next time, and say goodbye.